Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Shea and Johnson. Then it's Daniels. Then there's Monroe. And it's Morgan in at the shooting guard position. And for the Spurs, they've got Wembanyama. Young is out there with Dixon. Then it's MP. It's been no secret that MP's outstanding offense has wanted to put up big numbers against the league's top-rated defensive teams. And teams coming in to play him are well aware of that.
Outstanding work from MP and this offense. It seems that making their goal public hadn't put extra pressure on them at all. It's lit a fire, if anything. Kind of seems like it's just what they needed to find that extra gear.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Here's Morgan after the basket by San Antonio. And both teams look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. MP against Johnson. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dixon. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Shea in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Pass to Morgan. Launches a 3. And it's MP with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And it's San Antonio with another.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And the Spurs making a change here. Branham's checked in. Johnson outside. Now, Shea. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. Spurs leading by 13. Pass to MP. Here's Dixon. And they double up MP. Dixon's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Daniels with it, out guarded by Wembanyama, and it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And the dunk by MP.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
It's good.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 17-6 run. Now, here's MP. He's got 6. Fires from 14. Rebound by Monroe.
Well, and even though he couldn't
2K,
get that one to
why?
fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Monroe. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Monroe's got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta. MP outside. 1:41 left in the first. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He just
Drop, my boy.
exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Free throw, no good for MP. Well, here we are, Stan, beginning of the season. Certainly, what has stood out to you so far in these early days?
Well, Kevin, there's certain guys around the league you can already see who have worked hard and made improvements to their game in the offseason. Now they're just going to have to be able to sustain those improvements and make adjustments when defenses start to figure them out.
And that's the rub, isn't it? That's the tough part of this whole thing.
Adjustments never stop. They go back and forth and back and forth.
Now, here's Collins. Astanaji. Back to Collins. Rebound, San Antonio. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Throws it up high, and it's Willis finishing it off.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
The Hawks trail by 15. Pritchard passes to Najee. Here's Rizashea. The Hawks again can't hit. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Out left to the wing. Screen by MP. A nice shot by Dixon.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Rizashea. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
MP out there with Willis. Then it's Johnson, and it's Smith, and it's Branham in at the 2-guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Three-pointer, Willis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Willis has got 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Hawkins. He has yet to score. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Kicks it out to Johnson. The shot. Rebound, Atlanta.
Oh my God! Shoot the ball.
That type of
The heck?
opportunity this offense is
Why
looking
does
to
he
create.
do that?
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Well, John Collins was a force in his
Fuck off
first few
me.
years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success
shooting?
since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Mavericks was terrific.
Yet another bucket.
And he's got Shaquille O'Neal in his rear view mirror in terms of career scoring now. Only a small group of current players have even gotten close to Shaq.
It's no easy feat, that's for sure. Even though we knew it was coming, it's still an accomplishment to celebrate.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Get the fuck off my team.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Monroe. Hawks passing it around. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Hawkins with it. It's up a 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Spurs with some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Willis. Dixon comes in for Johnson. And Trae Young subbed in for Smith.
How about the handles from MP, showing he's not afraid to get creative with the ball.
Atlanta's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here is Daniels, defended by Young. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Hawks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Monroe's shot is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Inside, Rizachet with the steal.
That's me.
On the wing, Johnson to the paint. Here's Monroe. And the rejection by MP. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What athleticism by MP to go up and get that.
Hawks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Morgan. Scoreless thus far. Johnson left side. Lays it up off the glass.
See, now that layup is
Okay, animation?
impossible
Are you serious?
without the help of the
Oh,
bench.
wow.
Young from outside. Good, and it's MP picking up
Only
the assist.
2K allowed something
Young's
like
got 6 points.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Pass to Rizichet. Back to Daniels. 1:32 left to play here in the half. And it's Rizichet missing. San Antonio's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's MP. Rebound Atlanta. Rizichet with it. Pass to Daniels. Here's Morgan. Johnson wide open. He fires. Oh, good with the triple. The Spurs shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by MP.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
Now Daniels, still without a basket. Johnson kicks to Daniels. And he drives in, and Young comes over to help. Here's Morgan, drills the three-pointer.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Good work defensively by Monroe. And so it's MP making things happen for San Antonio. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way, Shaq, I think this is a chance for them to improve, which often happens when you're exposed.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Spurs.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Hawks shooting 40% from the field. On the court for Atlanta. The front court is Rizichet and Johnson. Then there's Monroe. Then it's Daniels. And it's Morgan in at the 2 spot. Here's San Antonio. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Wembanyama, a screen on Johnson. And they double up MP. Tries it from 19. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And here's Daniels. Still scoreless. And it's Rizichet missing. And Rizichet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Rizichet. Back to Daniels. Monroe with a screen on Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Daniels with it. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Monroe outside. Pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got his third bucket of the night.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Here's Morgan. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And a wide open look for MP. And yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Dixon, and it's San Antonio with another.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson left side, tries from 16.
Well, MP read the shot attempt like a book, anticipated it, and then able to knock it away.
Hawkins checked in for Atlanta.
Jordan Hawkins.
So it's the Hawks now. On the wing, Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds.
I know what you get, boy.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Atlanta's shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Hawkins kicks to Monroe. On the wing, Daniels, defended by Young. Lets it go from deep, hands it from downtown. Daniels has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
MP inside. Johnson's there. MP.
Oh, this
no
nigga is not good on defense, bro. Let me dunk on this nigga.
Hawkins passes to Daniels.
Got it.
Pass to Rizachet. Johnson outside. No good from outside.
This nigga not
Well,
even
he
like
certainly
that,
had
bro.
trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Dixon. He's covered by Hawkins.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Rizachet. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Down low. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 29 in the game.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Hawkins kicks to Daniels. To the inside. Here's Johnson. The shot will not fall. Good defense by MP.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Dixon. buries it from three-point range. Dixon's got 15 points.
Look, MP has great vision. Delivers that ball on target.
Now Johnson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
MP against Johnson. MP outside. The fader. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
And Daniels up top, defended by Young. It's Hawkins on the wing. Pass to Daniels. Now Hawkins. He's got 6, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Yo, you.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And a misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
I knew something told me not to pass this.
6 seconds left in the third. Puts up a deep three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Keldon Johnson, MP out there with Willis, and it's Smith, and it's Branham in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. Back to Collins. Hawks passing it around. Raji, no good. Now, here's MP. Pass to Johnson. MP dishes to Johnson. Smith the pass to MP. Three-pointer, Willis, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now Hawkins. There's a screen by Collins. Hawkins shot good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Willis, no good. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Pritchard. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
MP with it. He's picked up by Collins. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the Hawks making a change here. Daniels is checked in.
Lineup for the Hawks. Number 2, Dyson Daniels.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Smith for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Hawkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. That one doesn't drop. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And it's Willis finishing it off.
And what a look by MP on that score. Saw his man the whole way and fed him for the easy one.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Daniels with it. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on an 11-3 run. MP outside. Pass to Branham. And they double up MP. Three-pointer, Willis. The Spurs getting another chance here. Smith for three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Nick Smith. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Monroe, and it's slammed in by Monroe.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Johnson dishes to MP. Back to Johnson. The 19-foot shot. Yep, that one goes.
You're going old school on him, Johnson, with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
And stolen by MP. Collins wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Sinks the triple. 16 points for Nick Smith.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Pritchard. Monroe with a screen on Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. The shot, no good. Good defense by MP. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do these games like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Screen by Monroe. Daniels from outside. Traps in the train.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Smith kicks to MP. Johnson with a screen on Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
MP, no good.
That was a good look for the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Johnson against Hawkins. Monroe the pass to Daniels. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Monroe, no good. Spurs shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Stolen by Monroe. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
What?
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Johnson with a screen on Smith. Lock at 6. Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Rizachet. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Pavic. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Daniels passes to Monroe. Johnson up top. Here's Morgan. And it falls. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. There was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never.
Good game, MP. You watch basketball for another 30 years, and I see that again.